In this video, we're going to be using Ariana and Evans shaving butter and the timeless titanium razor with the new crown handle. Stay tuned. Hey there, folks. Welcome back for another video. I'm your host, CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. And today, we're going to be using shaving butter by Ariana and Evans. And this is a test scent, by the way. I'm testing the scent out. This was sent to me by Pete, Sneaky Pete from Ariana and Evans. And the scent is coming along. I'll tell you right now, Pete. By the way, this shaving butter is vegan, and it's scented using only essential oils. And it is pretty firm. I would call this medium in consistency. It is definitely harder than your Kaizen or Kaizen 2. So if you're interested in that, the shaving butters come at a good price. It's under $4 an ounce. I can't tell you exactly how much it costs because in the Shaving Shop Club, we don't really talk about how much things cost. But if you're in the club, it's less than $4 an ounce, which is a good price on our cost chart there. Good price indeed. The ingredients on here are quite surprising. Let's show them to you right there. Aloe, beer, shea butter, kokum, cocoa butter, jojoba, dragon tallow, unicorn milk, super blue emu, chupacabra oil. It's got all the butters and oils in this vegan formula. And again, scented with all essential oils. So we look forward to using this today. It made a very, very nice lather easily. So you know that's big with me. And I like this frosted container it comes in. Pretty cool. All right, so for the razor, we're very happy to be using for the first time the, well, actually, we've used the razor before with the old handle. This is the old titanium handle from Timeless. And this is the new crown handle. I purchased this earlier this week. It came like in a day or two. Well protected, shipped quickly, timeless, awesome, awesome, awesome. And so this one, again, is the new crown handle. This is the old one. You can see the crown handle's a little bit longer. But again, because it's tapered, I don't mind it. And this knurling here is very unique because it's not sharp to the touch, but it is grippy. It's not quite as grippy as the, say, Rex Ambassador, but it is grippy without feeling grippy, if that makes sense. So it feels nice to touch, but there's grip on it. And this tapering, I just love this handle, even though it's long. And you know I love the Timeless. This is the titanium version of the 95 blade gap. We've got the scalloped top cup there. And I love that Timeless rounds the open comb, so you don't feel teeth that are sharp. They're rounded. That is a superb design, and I'm loving this handle too. Again, it's got their logo on the end there. Really nice looking, I think. So Marion, if you're watching this, and we'll show you a picture of Marion right there, or actually a couple, we'll roll a couple in. Maybe you'll have the happy face with this handle because it's not as fat. Marion always says he finds the Timeless titanium handles a little too chunky. This one is tapered down and it looks great and it feels great. So I'm looking forward to using that. This is just going to be a nice shave, I have a feeling. All right. Blade is Astra SP, by the way. Okay. Let's wet the face. We have 24 hours growth. And I want to remind everybody while we're doing it, and this is just plain water, tonight is Real Talk. So you still have time before 8 p.m. to submit your topics below, things you'd like to see us discuss on Real Talk. We're using our Captain's Choice bowl again tonight at 8 p.m. on Instagram. Submit your topics below if you'd like to see something discussed. Ariana and Evans synthetic brush, Captain's Choice bowl, nice lather. Now this lather's been sitting a while, so it might not look quite as creamy because usually I make it right before my wife gets up, you know, a few minutes before. But sometimes it has to sit if she takes a while getting up. So if it doesn't look great, just trust me when I tell you it is a really nice hydrated lather. And honestly, this shaving butter surprises me because immediately it comes to mind, and this is only the second time I've ever used this shaving butter, vegan, that it is, if not the best, it is absolutely one of the best in terms of luxury of lather. Now, do you need that? No, honestly, you don't. But if you're someone who really wants a creamy lather, like that you can produce sort of a show lather with, you can probably do it with this shaving butter. You know, when we think about vegan formulas, PAA, CK6 comes to mind as being one of the best. Southern Witchcraft, easy for you to say. Southern Witchcraft comes to mind, but I'm going to tell you right now, this formula, meets or exceeds those. And this is only the second time I've ever used it. And I could just tell by the lather, it is really, really nice. And so, Stinky Pete is always tinkering around, and, you know, we give him a hard time. And honestly, I am hard on Pete because I'm a friend of Pete, but I find it's very necessary that I be objective and call it like I see it. And I have given my fair share of criticism to Pete and A&E, but there is no question that he is one of the premier soap makers in the game today. There's just no question. And if you're in the club, you can get things for a very good price. And man, that feels great. Slick, blade feels great. The Timeless TI is just a wonderful razor. Made here in the United States, machined in Ohio. You know, everything about this razor made in the US. And they have good service. They ship quickly. They keep things in stock. And if they have a product that's out of stock, in terms of their razors, you can better believe they're in the machine shop machining more. And this is absolutely one of my favorite razors. Very fortunate to have it. Oh, wow. Very nice. And when I saw this handle, I was like, you know, I'm going to buy that handle. And I do like it. It is, to me, just feels a little more maneuverable despite it being longer. I like it. Now back to the shaving butter here. Again, vegan, scented with essential oils, if that matters to you. It does not to me, but it might to you. And if it does, you know, take that into consideration. And Pete just had a big drop last night inside the club of, you know, the Stallion and Khalifa in a fancy sort of jar, and Vanilla Vendetta and all sorts of stuff. And I dropped quite a bit of scratch on new products from Ariana and Evans. So you're going to see a slew of Ariana and Evans products over the next few weeks. Now, here's the question. Here is the question. And I put this to Pete. Pete, I hope you're watching. So Pete has moved into a bigger space. You know, they were having problems keeping up with fulfillment because they were very, very busy. And Pete acquired a new space. He's doing it now full time. And he's had a few months to set in to that new space. So the question will be, do these new orders go out quickly? Are we waiting for a couple of weeks, or are we going to get them in, you know, 4 or 5 days? Because the postal service seems to be coming around now. So the question is going to be, how quickly do these orders get out the door now that Pete is in the new space? He's got new staff. He's got a customer service person hired. It's been a couple of months now. So Pete, what's going to happen? Are we going to see an improvement on that? Because the product, honestly, the Ariana and Evans product, it's hard to be critical of it. And you have to work hard to be critical of it, I think, because it's top rate across the board. The service was the Achilles heel. On speed of, you know, service, and Pete was being overwhelmed with customer service issues and forgetting and not staying on top of it. And these are his words, not mine. Well, now he has staff. He's doing it full time. So I'm expecting an improvement. And you know me, and Pete knows this too. If the order takes 40 days and 40 nights to get to you, I will tell you on the channel. So we hope that these orders get out quickly. I know they've been very busy, but you know, they've created a new space and got new staff. So we're expecting an improvement on that to match the fantastic product. The product is there 100%. The fulfillment was, you know, sometimes a little hit or miss for some people. Generally, they do a good job. Don't get me wrong, because I don't want to be overly critical. But, you know, sometimes people would have issues and air them. And so it'll be interesting to see how quickly these orders get out and how quickly fulfillment is done. And I hope they started working on those orders last night when they started coming in. And they keep plugging until all those orders are filled. Hopefully that's what they're doing. We shall see. And you know me, I am not shy about, you know, airing any sort of criticism. You remember before, last year, when there's sort of a shipping problem and I got 3 soaps and it was like 15 bucks, and Pete did go back and fix that. So thank you, Pete, for listening to the feedback. I know he does. And Pete is not one of those guys that, you know, denies things. Like he'll admit to it. And he did. And so I really credit Pete with being a stand-up guy in that regard. Now I'll tell you right now, this soap, the quality is there. It's on point. This, in my opinion, is going to be one of the best vegan products on the market already, and it's pretty new. It hasn't been around long in its current formula. The ingredients are very good. The quality is very good. The lather you can make with it is very good. So this product is going to be on point. On this scent, and this feedback is for Pete, I just like to see it a little raised a little bit, Pete. A little more punch to it, and this one's going to be ready to go. So Pete is knocking the quality of the products out of the park. And so if that service begins to meet the quality of the product, look out. Look out. Now, you people in Europe, good news for you. He has shipped like 2 or 3 pallets of product. And he told me just the other day he got another order in. He has been doing these massively large orders for Europe. And so I don't know what retailers that those will go out to, but there's some stuff coming. So I hope you people in Europe will be able to enjoy it, and that really makes me happy. It really does. On another note, the Lancaster drop will be tomorrow. So I'll put the slide there. Sadly, on this one, I saw an update from Andre yesterday from Lancaster, and he's not doing international shipping. That bums me out because I would love our European brothers and sisters to be able to get these towels and so forth. And so that's a bummer. But for those of you who are in North America, or at least the United States and Canada, that drop is tomorrow. And I apologize to you folks internationally who want the Lancaster products. Maybe that will get worked out. I hope so. Because I'm very glad, despite, you know, sometimes I also complain about it. I'm like, Pete, takes forever. And then, you know, I was complaining to So Sharp David, where's the drops? And then he'll come out with a slew of drops. He's working hard, Pete. You can be sure of that. And so I appreciate his good work. I appreciate his effort. But we shall see if the service is now meeting the quality of the product. When those two meet, Ariana and Evan's going to be hard to compete with, I think. Wow. This is really a good soap. Oof. Scent, Pete. I love the style of this scent. It is very nice. I think a lot of people are going to like it. I think my initial impression is they're going to want a little more of this scent. It is a beautiful scent. So I like the style of scent a lot. I just think they're going to want a little more of it. And I'm not one of these people that need a scent that's so strong it blows you out of the bathroom. But I'd like a little more in this one, personally. But Pete has more. If you think the drops were the only ones that you saw yesterday or 2 days ago, whenever it was, there's more coming. He's got more in the pipe because I just did a head shave with another test product yesterday, and that one is ready to go. That one's stout. And so, boy, I tell you, yesterday, or 2 days ago, Thursday, no, I'm sorry, it was Wednesday. The temperature here got up to 70 degrees. It's about 21 Celsius, and it was so beautiful. I got outside, got a little of that sunshine. Just feeling that sun does so much for me. I just love it. And I'm hoping we'll be making a sort of turn in weather to spring. Now, I see for the rest of the week, it's going to be in the 50s and 60s, which is, say, 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. But that's not terrible for, you know. But when it hits that 70-degree mark or 21 Celsius, that's when we really start to go outside with, you know, shorts and T-shirts and just really enjoy the weather and get some of that vitamin D from the sunshine. It'll be incredible. Boy, I'm so much looking forward to spring. And just yesterday I went out and or the day before and just made a phone call to some shaving buddies and just stood out there for like an hour or so. The sun was kind of hit or miss. It was cloudy at times and then sunny, but when that sun was out, it just felt like manna from heaven. It was just incredible. Wow. This is a really nice soap. And the razor, I'm loving it. I'm loving that handle. The price on that handle, by the way, is $60. It's all titanium, so titanium's a little more expensive, but honestly, some people charge that for stainless steel handles. So, but Timeless is one of those companies that they do it right. They package your product very well. They get it out the door quickly. It's hard to find something wrong with Timeless, honestly. Now, the titanium offerings start at $225 for a full razor. And depending on the options, like open comb, scalloping, you know, that can increase the price or send it up or down. But I have no buyer's remorse. I really like this razor. It was one of the razors that I really wanted to acquire this year. And I'm so glad I acquired it because I just love it. And I really don't think you can go wrong with Timeless. As a company, they do things the right way. You know, you don't have to wait and wait and wait for products to be put up in the shop. They have them readily available, and they are good people. So this razor is one of my favorite razors. And the handle is a very nice addition. I'm loving that handle. And I hope Marion, we'll show you another Marion shot there. We love the faces of Marion. Marion has a lot of different faces. And I saw his video on the razor company, and the thumbnail for that is priceless. It's another great Marion face. We'll show it to you right there. Marion's a great guy. So I hope you will check out Marion's channel. Truly a nice guy. Good friend. All right, very nice, very nice. I'm telling you what, I'm able to go over these paces time and again because there's good residual slickness on the shaving butter. I'm gonna say right now, one of the top vegan products on the market, if not the top. This is good stuff, legit. And as scents roll out in the shaving butter, I will be buying them. It is ready to go. Formula-wise, it's excellent, excellent. All right, let me rinse and we'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. All right, and we are back and off cam. We did a warm water rinse, followed it with the alum, no stinging, super smooth shave. We did a cold water rinse following the alum. Then we applied our Thayer's cucumber. I can't say cucumber anymore. Thayer's cucumber magic because it's made by witches. And it was just absolutely a beautiful shave. The Ariana & Evans shaving butter, in my opinion, one of the best vegan shaving soaps on the market, if not the best. It is really good. Good stuff. Can't wait to see what kind of scents Pete comes out with. The Timeless titanium razor with the crown handle. And again, we'll show you the old handle for comparison. Put them kind of side by side. I really like this handle. The knurling is really good. Not Ambassador grippy, but it provides grip without feeling crazy grippy, if that makes sense. But it feels really good in the hand. No buyer's remorse for this razor. It's absolutely an exceptional razor for me. Astra SP blade on its final use there. We used our Ariana & Evans synthetic brush, and that's one of my favorite synthetic brushes. And, of course, our Captain's Choice copper bowl. And this was just a fantastic shave, and we're going to close it out with a little peaches and cognac from Ariana & Evans. And again, prepare for an onslaught of Ariana & Evans videos because there was a release, and once they get out, people are going to be loving them, so be prepared. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.